Have you ever felt in the quiet moments just before sleeping that something, or someone, was calling you, even if you didn't know from where or why? As if the universe were whispering the name of someone who hasn't crossed your path yet, but already occupies your thoughts? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. The angels have guided me to you with a subtle yet powerful revelation. There is a promise made to the universe, and it involves you. It may be hard to believe, but there is a soul out there, right at this moment, who has made a silent promise to the sky. Perhaps without words, perhaps just with the heart. This person asked for something pure, true, for someone who would be not just a companion, but a deep connection. And in that promise, the universe clearly heard your name. This person doesn't know you completely, yet. But they feel you in dreams, in strange synchronicities, in songs that inexplicably play at key moments. It's as if the entire universe is conspiring for them to realize that something is missing, or rather someone. You. And if you feel your heart beat a little faster upon hearing this, it's not a coincidence. It's resonance. Because, even without knowing it, you've also done your part. You've sought, intentionally or not, a love that goes beyond the surface. A meeting of souls, one of those that makes time slow down and everything else fade away. And now, the paths are starting to align. The angels reveal that this promise was made during a moment of pain or loneliness, when everything seemed uncertain. But it was precisely there that the strength of this connection was born. Because when a soul cries out with truth, the universe responds. Not always in the time we expect, but always at the right time. Have you ever felt like you were getting ready for something? Like certain lessons, even some pain, came to shape you, to strengthen you? Well, all of this was part of the preparation for this encounter. The universe doesn't bring two hearts together by chance. It waits for them to be ready. To know what true love is, what it means to give yourself without losing yourself. And now, something within this person has begun to awaken. They are feeling it. They are being guided. And even though they may not yet know what they will find, their intuition is screaming that there is something, or someone, waiting on the other side of this journey. And that someone is you. But here's something you may not have noticed. The promise this person made to the universe was answered with a name, a vision, a feeling. And everything pointed to someone with your light. Your courage. Your ability to love even after the falls. Someone who hasn't stopped believing. And that's why the universe is moving everything necessary for this reunion to take place. If you've made it this far, it's not by chance. This is one of those moments when the soul recognizes something that the mind hasn't yet grasped. Perhaps you have already crossed paths with this person without realizing it. Maybe they are closer than you think. Or maybe the connection is just beginning to be drawn between the two of you. But the angels assure, the promise made to the universe is being fulfilled. And all you need to do now is allow yourself to feel. Open your heart to what is coming. Even if it scares you, even if it seems too good to be true. And here's something powerful. When you declare with faith that you accept this promise, you accelerate divine timing. You say yes to what is waiting for you on the other side of fear. So if this message has touched you in any way, write in the comments right now, I accept this promise from the universe. Because when you declare with your heart, the universe responds even more strongly. And I tell you with all the love and truth that exists in me, what's coming for you is greater than you dare to imagine. But it requires courage. Courage to love. To trust. To allow yourself to live what you have always dreamed of. And now tell me, are you ready for this? Type I am ready in the comments. And watch what begins to shift in your life over the next 72 hours. Something sacred is coming. This person who made a promise to the universe didn't do it by chance. They did it because they were tired of shallow relationships, of encounters that ended before they even began, of ties that didn't go deep enough to touch the soul. And deep down, you have felt this too, haven't you? How many times have you asked yourself if true love really exists? How many times have you looked up at the sky and even without words, wished for someone who could see you from within, who could recognize your light even on your darkest days. This promise made by this person is like a spiritual anchor pulling them in your direction. They may not fully understand what's happening. They might even try to carry on with life normally, distracted, busy, caught up in routines and responsibilities. But in the silence of their thoughts, it's as if something inside them is calling tirelessly for someone for you. And the signs have already started to appear. Maybe they felt it when looking at an old photograph, or when they heard a song that, inexplicably, touched their soul, or even in dreams, where someone with your energy, with your eyes, and with the unique way that only you have shows up. This type of connection is not common. It's rare. And because of that, it often comes with confusion, fear, and resistance. After all, the mind seeks logic while the soul cries out for truth. You may be wondering, but why now? And the angels respond with sweetness and firmness, because now you are ready. Because now, your soul has reached the emotional and spiritual maturity necessary to sustain the love that is coming. Because now, you have learned to love yourself enough to not accept anything less than you deserve. This person who promised the universe they would find true love is getting closer and closer to discovering that love has your face. And her life will begin to change from this point forward. She will start to distance herself from environments that no longer make sense. She will feel a sudden urge to change cities, to visit new places, to make room for something different. And all of this will be guided by an invisible force that knows exactly what it is doing. And what about you? You will also start to feel the call. You will find yourself more sensitive to signs, to words, to seemingly random encounters. You will notice that synchronicities have increased. Certain numbers will repeat. Some songs will seem to have been written just for you. It's the universe organizing itself to unite two promises, yours and hers. And when this meeting happens, it won't be like the others. There will be no games, no masks, no doubts. There will be a silent certainty, a comfort in your chest, an immediate recognition. As if you had been searching for each other your entire lives, and finally found one another. And in that moment, everything you have lived up to now will make sense. All the tears, all the rejections, all the missed connections. All of it was preparation. The angels are working so that you not only recognize this love, but are whole enough to receive it. And here's the most important point of this message. You don't have to do anything at all to deserve this. Just continue being who you are. Continue nurturing your light, your sensitivity, your faith. Because that is what is attracting this love. Your truth. Pay attention, you will be tested before this meeting. Tested by time, doubt, and impatience. Because the universe always wants to know, do you truly trust? And if you say yes with your heart, get ready. Because the promise made by this person to the universe is about to come true. Now, take a deep breath. Place your hand on your chest. And feel. You know this is for you. Type "I feel" in the comments if something inside you is resonating with this message. Because sometimes, the confirmation you need doesn't come from words, but from the vibration of what you feel. And now that you've felt it, and confirmed with your heart that this message was for you, the angels want to deliver something even deeper. There is a moment that is about to happen. A turning point. This person, the same one who once, in the midst of loneliness, made a promise to the universe, is beginning to feel the call irresistibly. It is no longer just a vague feeling or a light intuition. It is something that pulses strongly within them. An unrest that won't go away. A longing they can't explain. A need to seek something they don't fully understand yet, but that already has form, you. The angels show that in the coming days, this person may act in unusual ways. They may feel compelled to write something and not send it. They may reach out to you without knowing what to say. They may even try to run away from this force, but they won't be able to. Because when a promise is made with the heart and sustained by the universe, it transforms into destiny. And destiny is unfolding. You might feel this as a tightness in your chest, a good anxiety, or a different sparkle in your eyes. It is your soul recognizing that something important is about to happen. And that nothing, absolutely nothing, will be able to stop this meeting. Have you ever noticed that in the most beautiful stories, love doesn't arrive when everything is calm, organized, and predictable? It comes when the soul is mature, even when the world outside is in chaos. It arrives amidst the mess, the routine, the doubts. It comes to show that there is beauty even in the imperfect, the unfinished, and the unexpected. And that person? They are starting to understand this now. They are looking at life with new eyes. They are beginning to question what truly matters. What is real? What is worth it? And every answer they find leads to you. The angels say that this love is different because it is born from a spiritual truth. It is not based on appearances or empty promises. It arises from recognition. From the meeting of two souls that committed to each other long before they met here. And that's why it's so frightening. Because it demands surrender. But it also heals. It heals old fears. It breaks repetitive patterns. And it ignites a flame that never goes out. And now, more than ever, you need to prepare. Prepare your heart. Prepare your energy. Because when this person arrives, and they will arrive, you need to be ready to live what you have silently wished for during so many nights. The universe has heard you. The angels have heard you. And now, it's time for the response. Before I finish this message, the angels ask that you declare, "I accept this love with faith and without fear." Write this in the comments as a sacred pact. Because when you declare this, you authorize the universe to act even more powerfully in your favor. And don't be surprised if, shortly after that, messages start coming in. Unexpected encounters happen. Signs appear all around. Because when love is guided by God, it doesn't arrive slowly. It comes with purpose. And when you least expect it, this person will look into your eyes and say, "I searched for you in so many forms, in so many faces, but it was you all along." Hey there, my dear soul, everything is going to make sense. Now, if this message has touched something deep within you, I ask you with all the sincerity of my heart, sign up right now. Not just to avoid missing the upcoming revelations from the angels, but to seal this moment as a commitment between your soul and the universe. You are ready. And the love that awaits you is too. Right now, the angels are so close to you that it's as if they're whispering in your ear, "You are being remembered. You are being guided. You are being loved." And this isn't just a pretty phrase. It's a spiritual truth that will start to manifest in your life in ways you can't even imagine. Remember the promise made to the universe? It's about to materialize in a gesture, a message, a reunion, a choice. And perhaps that is the most important point of this message. This person, as they approach, will be vulnerable. Because the type of connection you share requires courage to be fully experienced. They may come with fears, with incomplete words, with eyes that say more than their lips can express. And that's where you come in. You with your wisdom, your welcoming energy, your faith. You with your refined intuition, your ability to perceive what isn't said, to see beyond the visible. You will be the fertile ground for this love to blossom. But be careful, this doesn't mean accepting breadcrumbs or diminishing yourself. On the contrary, it means standing firm in your light, in your truth, in your worth. Because it is this loving firmness that will show this person they are safe, that they can finally surrender without fear. The angels reveal that this relationship is like a divine dance. And every step you've taken up to this point has prepared you for this moment, including the stumbles, the unresolved loves, the disappointments. All were part of the learning that now makes you strong enough to experience this love with maturity and depth. And more. This love will not only transform your love life, it will touch every area of your existence. You will notice a blossoming from within. You will feel more strength to pursue your projects, more inspiration to take care of yourself, and more lightness to handle challenges. Because when the soul feels loved, everything around it aligns. This person is not coming just to love you. They are coming to walk with you, to add to your life, to inspire you, to remind you every day how special you are. And you deserve this. You deserve to live a love that doesn't need to be explained, only felt. A love that doesn't come with doubts, but with presence. A love that recognizes your essence and looks at you with soulful eyes. And if you feel that this is your time, then declare right now, I am ready to live this love with truth, surrender, and light. Write it in the comments. Activate your intention. Free this energy. Because when you act with faith, the universe responds with miracles. And you can believe, something has already started to move. You will see it. You will feel it. You will live it. And when this love knocks on your door, you will remember this message. You will remember that it all started with a promise made to the universe, and that you were the divine answer to that request. Get ready. The love that is coming is sacred.